was up? Got some new information. I was going to upload a different video about character dynamics for The Walking Dead, which, given that, again, we're almost a month away, I figure that I'll still have some time to put stuff like that up. But welcome back to another Season 8 vlog. I actually have a good reason to have the picture-in-picture screen capture this time. Some of my friends sometimes are like, why do you always have that in the upper right-hand corner somewhere over there? Because, again, that's where I'll stream it if I'm doing the reaction video. But for videos like this, it's not really necessary. However, there is a reason for it to be necessary for this, because there's a new banner that's like an official all-out war banner, and also there's a bunch of new photos for The Walking Dead Season 8. So that's the big news that comes today. Obviously, let's do the banner first. Is there like a way to do full screen here or something? Let's try. Open image in a new tab. Let's see. There we go. Do it nice and zoom in there. Cool. All right. And then we're going to superimpose this a little bit. All right. So here we go. This is our all-out war banner. Kind of I honestly wish they had just made this the official banner, because obviously there's the other banner where Rick and Negan are kind of staring each other down. The thing to note about this banner is that it has all of the survivors, the heroes from our main group. So you've got Enid, you got Aaron, you got Morgan, you got Carl, Maggie, Michonne, Daryl. Obviously Daryl at the fucking prominent front with his new crossbow. Pretty cool. And then it's funny because these are the OGs right here. You got Rick, Daryl, and Carol. These are our three characters, I guess, other than Carl, who have been with us since the very, very first season in the original Atlanta group. So cool to see Carol wielding an AK-47. And then you got the newcomers. You got Ezekiel with his big sword. You got, of course, Shiva growling. Tara holding her gun. Jesus, martial arts skills, enough said. And then you got Rosita, as Dwight would say, and Father Gabriel, the badass priest, and someone who will be sharing some on-screen time with Negan, as we saw as in the Season 8 trailer. An interesting something that Jeffrey Dean Morgan actually announced in the sneak peek was that we would be getting some backstory of Negan. And now that the Here's Negan comic book has been released, I don't know if it's been released in its entirety, but most of it's been released. We have a good deal of backstory as to how Negan at least started. And interestingly, spoilers, I guess, for some people, which this might be shown in the TV show eventually, that he actually started in a hospital, much like Rick Grimes did. But in his case, he was tending to his dead wife who had cancer. But it's funny because both Rick and Negan figure out that the world has gone to shit via a zombie apocalypse, and they both figure this out from a hospital. Obviously in different parts of the country. He was in Negan was in Virginia, Rick was in Georgia. So different states, but still very cool nonetheless. So it'll be interesting maybe if there's some sort of confessional that Father Gabriel has with Negan, but I don't know. I'm not sure if it'll go that route. Maybe if Negan starts losing the war, some of that will come about. So cool banner nonetheless. And then we go to Entertainment Weekly that usually kind of releases these images. And we've got a bunch of them. So there's 17. So the first is our power couple, Rick Grimes and Michonne. Obviously in the comic books it was Rick Grimes and Andrea, but Andrea's been dead for 4 seasons now. So, but I like this dynamic better. I like the Rick and Michonne dynamic a lot in the show, and they've done it justice. So it's nice. So Andrew Lincoln is Rick, Denai Guerrero is Michonne. Possibly another power couple. I don't know if they'll ever get together. People have been hoping for this for a while. Daryl and Carol, again, 2 of our OG originals from Season 1. Now that Carol has entered the fight with her body armor from the Kingdom. Looks like she could use a bit more protection on her arms and whatnot, but, especially considering she got shot in her arm at the end of Season 6. Maybe she should put some padding there, but, I don't know. Some people said that they thought the Kingdom armor was a little inconsistent about where it kind of patched up. But that's okay. And then Daryl's just wearing like this jean shirt. I wonder if he'll get his vest back. I bet you when they defeat the Saviors, or Dwight just gives it to him when they're kind of plotting. I mean, the only way Dwight would be able to give it to him is basically when Negan no longer needs to... Because if Dwight were to give it to Daryl, then Negan would suspect that there's been some colluding going on. So, obviously can't do that. Speaking of Negan, here he is, outside the sanctuary. I have this exact outfit, as I've shown people in my Halloween guide for cosplaying as Negan. You can go check it out. I have the exact jacket. I have a bandana. I think this is a scarf, but he has the scarf. I haven't been able to find this secondary belt that has cartridges for shotgun ammunition, so not sure about that. And then these are either Dockers or just jeans, gray jeans. So that's kind of the look. And then Negan has only one glove that he wears on his right hand, and then he leaves his left hand bare. And on one of his hands, he has like a white patch that's kind of wound about. Looks like he sustained some injury or something that we don't know about. And then we got Coral, or Carl, however you want to call it. Still looking like a girl with that super long fucking hair. I have no idea when they're going to cut this. I don't know if this is going to be part of the storyline, maybe when Carl like grows up, or he gets into some full-time relationship, or... I don't know. I don't know what they're waiting for with the fucking hair here. I really don't, so... And then we got Rosita with just a handgun. It looks like the handgun she tried to shoot Negan with. Obviously, her and Michonne need to recover from their hospitalized situation, so we'll see how that goes. This is a pretty cool photo of Lenny James. It's interesting to see that this is the only armor I would give kind of leeway to, because Benjamin's armor obviously was fit for a kid, and now Morgan's wearing it symbolically. And so you have the string that's kind of stretched here, the strap that goes along. Still pretty effective. I guess I would say this armor is more effective for zombies. Like if a zombie's trying to bite you, they can't bite through the armor. Same thing. It's kind of like with the riot gear. If you guys recall the riot gear from the prison, when Glenn wakes up, and then Glenn puts on the riot gear, and he gets swarmed by all those zombies, but then he fights his way out because they can't bite him because he has that really tough armor on. So, that's always a tactic. And he has a stick here. And then we got Dwight. Oh my God, look how fucked up his face is at close range. That's really messed up. He's lighting a cigarette. I never realized how fucked up his face was until I saw this photo. Holy shit, man. That is something else. Damn. Oh, and then we got one of our new baddies, Jadis, and her junkyard and her home turf. Some sort of weird overcoat here with boots. Nice outfit. And then she's got that it's funny, my dad calls this the Moe haircut from the Three Stooges. Moe. That's the haircut he thinks that she has. It's pretty funny. Pollyanna McIntosh. McIntosh? Cool. She seems like she's excited to be on the show. I've seen her Instagram. Looks pretty cool. Ross Marquanda's Aaron looking in the mirrors. Oh, I have to drive this car. Really serious. I don't know where he's driving it to. He's probably driving one of the armored trucks that we see being ferried across the land. And then we have another badass villain, one of Negan's top men. The right-hand man of the Saviors, Simon, Stephen Ogg. I wonder if we'll learn about his backstory. I'm nervous that they'll kill him off in this season. If they defeat the Saviors, what's his role going to be? We obviously know that Dwight is going to turn against the Saviors and then have some sort of role, probably taking over the Saviors to make them nice again with Rick's group, or something as a liaison between the two fighting groups. But what will Simon do? Because he's clearly devoted to Negan, as we've seen so far. There hasn't been any wavering loyalty from him. So, and again, he's not in the comics, so big question mark in terms of what they do with him. And then, of course, here we go. Our main baddie, or not baddie, our main badass character, I should say. Rick Grimes, my personal favorite, holding his Colt Python since the very first season. He's got his new jean jacket that got kind of shut up in the last episode. It was, he's bleeding through it when Jadis shot him. Looks like he's still sporting it. I was hoping he would sport that suede leather jacket, the one that has the brown leather with the wool sheep, the sheep wool fur. That's my favorite, but I hope maybe he'll wear that at some point this season. Here's one individual shot of Denai Guerra as Michonne with her katana. Nice. And this is a more close-up shot of Carol holding her rifle, which is pretty cool. And also a more close-up shot of Daryl. Another character with an insane, haircut, the hair in his face. I don't know how he does it. Oh, here we go. This is pretty funny. There's actually a lot of imagery in here to what will go on. You got Team Negan here. You got Dwight looking off into the distance, kind of like, yeah, I don't really support the Saviors. Negan's looking angry, like, yeah, fuck everybody, I'm going to fuck them up. And then Eugene's got a poker face. We don't know if he's full-blown Negan. It looks like he kind of, he's got this dark coat, like he's like some sort of, Emperor Palpatine kind of character that he really has turned to the dark side, like a Darth Vader. We don't know. I want to believe that he'll eventually, go back to the survivors, but I don't know how they're going to accept him because he doesn't do anywhere close to these actions in the comics. In the comics, he gets captured, but he's always loyal to Rick. But now, I don't know. I've really been thrown for a loop here with what he's been doing this season, like a lot. The show has really convinced me in Season 7 that he's for Team Negan. So, Emilio's Duars, okay. And then we got the Badass Women Patrol. These are like our top women characters. Michonne, Carol, Tara, Maggie. It was revealed that Maggie won't have her baby at the end of Season 8, which some people were like, why isn't she showing signs of pregnancy? So, I don't fucking know. So, and I think that's it. So, cool. Alright, guys, we're back. Sorry, I had to do like a split because, I was trying to rearrange everything. So if you saw like a jolt, that's probably why, because I had the page superimposed. But, alright, so, what do I think about those images? They're cool. Again, they're not really anything like plot revealing. They're more just character snapshots. So we're seeing our main cast. And the fact that we didn't see other minor characters like Tobin or Eric, I'm imagining a lot of them are going to be cannon fodder, just red shirts that are just going to be murdered in the fucking battle. Tobin has kind of outstayed his welcome. He was supposed to die when the zombies invaded Alexandria. And I like that he's been around, but he hasn't done too much. But he's one of Rick's, like, Alexandrian lieutenants. If you could say Father Gabriel, Tobin, maybe Eric, those are like our remaining Alexandrians who are left, because most of the prominent ones died in Season 5 and 6. So, we kind of moved out of that storyline, and Rick's group was just kind of the main people living there. But there's random people there, too. I mean, well, I guess we could say Enid is, too. But she's now kind of moved to the Hilltop, so now I consider her with the Hilltop group. So very cool. I love that banner for All Out War. I might consider using it right here, yeah, where my hand is. I might consider using it there. It looks cooler, and that'll probably be the thumbnail for this video. And yeah, again, I'm just super pumped for this season, guys. And in 2 days, it'll be a month away. I think it was like 30 days or something. There's a countdown on the AMC page. So let's get ready. Let's get hyped. I'm excited. So let's do this. That's really all for this video. I'll make another one concerning other topics. There were some like interviews they've had with Scott Gimple. He's been revealing some Season 8 things, so I'm interested to talk about that. So yeah, let's hit the ground running and make some more vlogs that you guys are interested in, obviously. And if you have suggestions, let me know. So cool. Thank you, and peace out.